it's Ash from Super Videos, back for another predictions video for an episode of The Walking Dead. This is my predictions for the upcoming episode, Season 10, Episode 8, the mid-season finale, which is called The World Before. So let's jump right into it. So I think, based on everything we've seen from this episode, the sneak peeks, the trailer, and everything else, this episode is going to be split into different storylines. One is going to be centered at Alexandria, one is going to be at Oceanside, and the other is going to focus on Gamma and Aaron. Now, at Alexandria, it's going to continue where it left off at the end of last episode. So, obviously, we're going to see Siddiq reanimate, and we're going to have Dante being faced with Rosita, who is asking about Siddiq. Now, Siddiq does reanimate, so what we're probably going to see is Dante is going to try to basically explain what happened or try to BS his way out of that scenario. I don't think he'll be successful, but I think at the end of the day, that will take a little bit of time and they might actually build up some tension there. I think that Dante will be taken in either for questioning or they will find out that he's a spy and they will throw him in a jail cell. And at that point, they would kind of try to understand, what to do with him and whether they should kill him or whether he should just stay in the cell, just like Negan. Now, as part of this, we're also going to see some flashbacks explaining how Dante was a spy. And they're going to address some of the questions that we had in terms of what happened and, how did he end up at Alexandria and all of that. They did release the opening minutes as a sneak peek, and that has a lot of what I just mentioned in there. So definitely check out the opening minutes sneak peek if you're interested. And also check out my breakdown of that sneak peek because I do break down everything and what it basically confirms to us in terms of Dante and his story. Also, I am doing a separate video talking about the Dante being a spy reveal, whether I liked it or not liked it, and I'm going to go through detail about everything I either liked or disliked about it. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up right after this. But going back to the video, I think that's going to be most of the story at Alexandria. Then at Oceanside, we do know that there's going to be an attack on Oceanside, and most likely Whispers are going to be involved. So we're going to see Michonne and Judith there. They're going to have to help the others at Oceanside defend the place. As part of this, we are going to see a new character being introduced. His name is Virgil. He was in the trailer. Now, we don't know much about Virgil, and there's a lot of rumors and theories about whether he has some knowledge about where Rick is from and things like that. We don't know any of that. We don't have any confirmation about any of that. But we do know that Virgil is going to be introduced, and for whatever reason, Michonne will leave with Virgil to go somewhere. That was also in the trailer. They were on a boat together. So that's very interesting. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Virgil says to gain Michonne's trust, or what he says to make Michonne leave Judith and go with him. So that's going to be extremely interesting. And it might actually connect to Michonne's exit story if she's actually exiting and not dying this season. Now, the last part of this episode is going to be surrounding Gamma and Aaron. We do know that Gamma had like a bit of a breakdown last episode after she found out that Lydia was still alive. So it seems like with Gamma, they're going the route where she's going to basically act as a double agent and help the survivors, bring intel to them, and try to help them have an advantage over the Whisperers. Now, that is a little bit repetitive because we saw that with Dwight during the Saviors All-Out War, but I do understand why they're doing this, but it is a little bit repetitive. And that's pretty much everything. I think it's going to focus on these three stories. We might see other stuff, but I think the focus is going to be on these three stories. Now, looking at the plot or the synopsis of this episode, the synopsis reads, a fight causes tensions in Oceanside while the Alexandrians set out on a high-stakes mission. Now, the first bit of that, I kind of explained. There's going to be a fight that's going to break out at Oceanside. Whispers are most likely going to be involved in that. But the second part of this synopsis is interesting. The Alexandrians set out on a high-stakes mission. Maybe that's related to Dante. Maybe they're trying to figure out what happened there. That might be a part of it. Maybe they're going to try to figure out how Siddiq died and all of that. So that might be referring to that. But it's also possible they could be talking about something entirely different. But that's pretty much it for my episode predictions for the mid-season finale for season 10. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and predictions in the comment section below. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video. If you like what you see, press like, subscribe for more content, and press the bell button to receive notifications for daily uploads.